And good evening, everybody, and welcome to the broadcast. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Jason Sane. Sorry for the late start. Jason, give me a player to watch. I'm going to do it. Torrin Arrington getting the start tonight after 40 points the other night.
I was going to say whoever steps up to try to fill Borders' shoes is going to be the player you definitely need to watch if they want to maintain the level of athleticism they've come accustomed to.
Mitchell stripped in the lane. Sorry, folks, we just got started. Bad signal here. I think we got a good setup now. It looks like we got a lot of kilobytes per second and good data. So when we first started, we had no signal whatsoever. We're going to get into some more details and more stuff in the ball game in just a few moments. There's the Wildcats of West Stokes. Takes a long three, no good. That was 15. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. So with our technical difficulties, we're still working on getting our books and stats and everything together. 15, the starter, is Elin Muniz. 11 is out there, Kellen Parsons. 32, Fear of the Beard for Jason. Parsons just steps into a three, no good. Rebound, Jack Hollyfield. Out comes the Shelby Golden Lions. Tyler Arrington, of course, 40 points in the last game on Saturday night off the bench, as he was our Parker Farm Service S&R Auto Sales player of the game in that game. Just started here in the first quarter, folks. You just listened. We're going to get the scoreboard video up on it in just a few minutes. Tyler Arrington decides to take an NBA three. No good. Rebound into 32's hands. That's the Beard, Mickey. Mickey drives, loses it out of bounds, stays right here. Nothing still in the Mr. Sparky scoreboard. You're listening to Renato Automall Sports on KTC Broadcasting. Brought to you by Kia. Renato Automall Kia and Renato Automall Honda. There's a turnover, and Shelby will have the basketball. 0-0 still the score. Shelby in their gold uniforms. Very hard to read the numbers. It's a good thing, Jason, I know everybody out there. Christopher over to Best in the corner. He takes the long three. No good. Rebound by three Golden Lions, but Tyler Arrington's going to end up with the basketball. Him, Jack, and Jahari got there together. Missed three, foul on the floor, and it looks like it's going to be on West Stokes. Trying to box Best out, Jace.
So the game has started out with 5 missed three-point attempts. That's the state of the game these days.
Shelby inbounds it. Best on the block. He goes to work, loses it. And he's going to get called for a travel. Could have been a jump ball situation. Shelby turns it over.
The ball also came loose. Could have been a loose ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he actually.
The referee that blew it
was behind him.
Had his back to him. Yeah, but he never saw that the ball got knocked loose.
I was wondering if you were seeing or thinking the same thing on that as I was.
Well, he caught it before it hit the ground. So
right.
It was quick reflexes, and the referee never saw that the ball was completely loose.
15 takes a long three. That's good. That's Muniz. He's listed at 6'4". Them boys don't look 6'4" on the court, but he is. All their guys in the starting lineup pretty tall. They're sitting in a zone.
That particular guy, Muniz, was dunking pretty easily in warm-ups, and that's a foul.
Yeah, Jack Hollyfield takes it to the rack. He gets fouled on the way up. He'll go to the line for two, down 3-0 here in the first quarter.
You could have picked 2 or 3 different players to call that on. Number 11 absolutely came over his back with both arms.
I would say probably called it the guy with a tomahawk from behind. I'll go with that one, Jason.
Yeah, Parsons.
Free throw is good from Jack Hollyfield. 3-1. Shelby trails on the Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. We've played 2 minutes. 1-3 and a free throw is all that's been made. Isaiah Best with a rebound on the missed free throw. He goes up strong and scores. So 3-point play for Shelby. And we got a tie ball game. Stokes cross half court. 12 over the 3. That's Conrad. Conrad just standing just as still as me and Jason are. Gets it back to Muniz.
Muniz getting face guarded by Tyler Arrington.
I think it's Muniz or Muniz. It's an I. There's a 3 in the corner.
Conrad.
From Conrad, and he has some things to say to the Shelby bench. Shelby sitting in a zone defense. It looks like a 2-3. And they're daring Shelby to shoot the threes. And Shelby don't want to shoot the threes, but they will. Tyler Arrington will shoot it all day. There's one. No good. Rebound. Deshaun Christopher. Interior pass, though, turns it over. Christopher with the board and the turnover. There's a pull-up three from West Stokes. And Jason, we talked about it before the game. We think West Stokes probably shoots a lot of threes. And they have so far. There's a foul on the inside on Jack Hollyfield. So Jack wants to talk to the referee about what happened. He tells him. I don't know what he told him. Any idea, but that's all I got. So
I believe it was a you're too big foul.
So West Stokes calls the play. They tap their head. How many threes have they shot already, Jason?
5.
Yeah,
that's all they've done.
That's all they've done. So they're playing NBA-style basketball, the new style, where they're trying to analytic you to death. Yeah, my goodness, yeah. Somebody call it.
Had to be the guy as far away from him as possible. He's the only one looking, but man, he caught it and hopped on 1 foot.
Right. Two referees standing right on either side of him. Neither one of them called. The guy on the other side of the court called the wall.
Yeah, it was a little errant pass, and he had to go up almost over. He hopped on 1 foot after he caught it. It was pretty obvious walk. We're pretty far away. We
saw it, so the referee on our side.
And one of the 3 referees, the furthest one away, caught it.
Well, Shelby don't want to play against the zone. I mean, they're not a three-point shooting team, except Isaiah Best in the corner. He takes it, no good. Jack tries to get the rebound, but can't. 12 takes it. Spainhour drives, gets a shot off, no good.
He probably got fouled.
Might have. I'm going to see if you can just put that camera on the scoreboard, Jason, and get a second. You're going to have to do your best. Zoom in, and I'll get it set up on my end.
You can crop it after that, right?
Yeah. Just zoom in on it pretty good, and I'll do what I can do over here. There's a pass out of bounds, but
one of the legs of the tripod's off the table.
About fell off. The camera just about fell 2 stories. Inside pass. Jack tries to take the charge. He flops. They don't call it. If he just stood play defense, I don't think 12 Spainhour would have scored, Jason. He was just kind of caught there.
It did go for Spainhour.
Yeah, Spainhour got the shot. So 8-3. Tyler Arrington with a deep 3. That's good. That's what they need. Mr. Arrington. Now, they don't want to trade threes with him. Of course, Shelby wants to run up and down and force some turnovers and get to running. Shelby's a running gun team. Old school style basketball. This Wildcats team from West Stokes is a shoot 'em up 3-pointer style. So we got 3-pointers versus old school. There's out of bounds. So it's kind of like Duke, Carolina through the years. It's 8-6 now. West Stokes leads on the Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Swings around. Hollyfield underneath, tries to make a bounce pass, but it's kicked. It's going to stay right here. Shelby down 2. Thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We're at West Stokes High School. Home of the Wildcats. One-sided gymnasium. Shelby fans are on the right side. Tyler Arrington from NBA range. He thinks he's still feeling it from the other night, Jason. Yeah. And Shelby's going to turn it over with the backcourt. 8-6. You know, it's not went anything really Shelby's way so far, but only down 2. I think Shelby can defend this team probably better than anybody they may have been defended by all season. That's Shelby's strength here, is the defense and athleticism. Swings around. Mickey over in the corner to Muniz. He finds the man down low, kicks it back out, pump fake. They're looking for threes all around. We're going to have a jump ball at some point, aren't we? Yep, we do. And that'll stay right here, West Stokes basketball. Shelby's going to take a timeout, folks. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
So it's no surprise our athletes will be fierce, too. Introducing the Yetis of Cleveland Community College. We're fierce, stealthy, and a bit mysterious. Come see our team in action, starting in September with men's and women's cross country. Softball takes the field next spring, and our baseball team comes up to bat in the spring 2021. Oh, and we're now accepting applications for fiercely loyal fans. Visit clevelandcc.edu for team schedules and more information.
You folks watching here online, no radio broadcast tonight. Thanks for tuning in. It's 8-6 West Stokes. You can see the time moving while we were in commercial there. They just took about a 10-second timeout, and that's about it. And Muniz gets the putback. 10-6, West Stokes over the Golden Lions. Jack Hollyfield, baseline jumper, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Jahari Mitchell. I think Shelby might need to press here, Jason. Because, they just want to walk it up, then run an offense and shoot a three, and by not pressuring them. Simeon Davis is going to give a little pressure now, make 12 work. That's Spainhour, guarded by Davis. From up top where we're at, these kids don't look that tall, Jason.
I was about to say, the heights on this sheet are ridiculous.
6'3", 6'3", 6'3", 6'4".
They're 6 foot, maybe.
This layup missed by 21. Deshaun Christopher with the board. He's going the other way. Over to Davis. Arrington.
I was just about to say you might have a little advantage because Spainhour, the point guard, who I feel like is maybe the shortest guy on the court, is playing a forward position on defense.
Right.
And now they've got Wisnan in the game, so we'll see if that pans out.
Arrington misses the three in the corner. Rebound. Palmer Elliott off the bench for the West Stokes. Wildcats. Spainhour, the coach. Another Spainhour, starting point guard. Wildcats running their offense. Simeon Davis gets the tip. I was about to say, if he was looking, he's going to get the steal. 3-on-2. Davis takes it. Euro step. Lefty off the board. No good. Rebound, Mickey, and here come the Wildcats. Wildcats versus Lions. Cat fight in whatever county we're in. Do you know what county we're in? No idea.
I just saw it a minute ago.
Three-pointer from 12. Spainhour. That's good. That's their game. It's 13-6. We wasted 2 minutes before Shelby scored. Down 7. 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Deshaun Christopher with a three. No good. Rebound, Jimmy Wisnett. He goes to the rack. And they're going to call a charge on that. I don't know about that one, Jason. It was close, but a lot of movement. And Coach Hollyfield is not happy with the call. They're going to check Isaiah Bess out, and Torrin Arrington's going to come in. Torrin, Tyler, Simeon Davis, Deshaun Christopher, and Wiston. This may be the most athletic lineup without, Mitchell. I can't say that without him out there. Three in the corner, no good. Rebound, Tyler Arrington. Tyler kicks it to Davis in the corner. He didn't want it. Back out to Christopher. Torrin Arrington will take the three. No good. Tipped around. Ends up in Christopher's hands. He misses, and he'll go to the line for two. He was pushed.
He just threw that at the goal.
Yeah, he got pushed like on the hip with one of those old
little hip check. Yeah,
and Christopher weighs $165. It's not too hard to push him once he leaves his feet there, Jace. The stands are standing room only now, folks. There's people standing in all the corners of the gym. Christopher misses the free throw. Shelby's got to hit their free throws, force some turnovers. Right now they're just getting beat basketball-wise. Haven't hit nothing really on our end. 6 points. Christopher misses the first free throw. Second one is good. 13-7, 16 seconds to play. Shelby pressing, trying to make West. I think they should do this the whole rest of the game. They don't want to run and have, because you might end up having to take a layup or something, take it to the rack if you break the press. They want to take the three. And they're going to call a foul.
There it was.
Shelby kind of sandwiched Spainhour with 2 seconds left, and they'll take the ball out of bounds. With 2.1 seconds to play. It'd be good not to give up any shot here, but they're going to get it. They don't even attempt to block it, and it's an air ball, though, on the three from Spainhour. And we'll go, after 1 quarter of play, 13-7 on the Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We'll be right back on KTC.
Cleveland Community College's Yeti softball season is well underway. Come join us for a weekend doubleheader. Games are free to the public, and our Yeti women sure like having a hometown cheering section. Spring is also a time for new beginnings. Your personal growth can start here and now. Cleveland Community College is your premier learning and training center for a great career. They offer more than 50 programs. On April 6th, current and returning students begin registering for summer and fall. New students start registering on April 20th. Cleveland Community College, home of the Yetis. We're fierce, stealthy, and a bit mysterious. Have you heard? Cleveland Community College's Yeti softball season is well underway. Come join us for a weekend doubleheader. Games are free to the public, and our Yeti women sure like having a hometown cheering section. Spring is also a time for new beginnings. Your personal growth can start here and now. Cleveland Community College is your premier learning and training center for a great career. They offer more than 50 programs. On April 6th, current and returning students begin registering for summer and fall. New students start registering on April 20th. Cleveland Community College, home of the Yetis. We're fierce, stealthy, and a bit mysterious.
Welcome back to the broadcast. The fans are squeezing in like sardines here, Jason. They told everybody to meet your neighbor and get tighter.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, that was about a quarter as I've seen Shelby play, and I'm not really that worried. They only gave up 13. We only scored 7, but we're accustomed to scoring 16, 20 a quarter. I feel like if the shots start to fall, we'll be okay.
Another 3 missed by Christopher in the corner. Ball tipped out of bounds. West Stokes basketball.
Something else.
You're not used to, 7 points is not a Shelby basketball game.
I suspect more double-digit quarters in the next few quarters.
Well, they hardly hit. I mean, what's their shooting percentage? 10%?
Well, that was just it. I think something else. They wanted to see if Tyler Arrington was still hot. He shot 5 threes. He missed his first 2 and then hit 1, so you thought maybe he's just got to warm up, and then he missed 2 more, and they went away from that.
Oh, who's that foul going to be on? I thought Shelby got a good block there, but did he get his arm? 11 will go to the line. That's Kellen Parsons.
They might have called down Hollifield. I think I saw 4 go up.
They called it on 3, his first. So that was on Christopher. We're almost as far away from the court as anybody in the building. We're actually watching the game through a cage, basically, the back wall of the lower section. And we're Jason, I mean, I don't think they could sell any more tickets in here. We could probably show the video, don't you think?
Yeah. So Parsons missed both free throws.
Yep, Tyler Arrington with a rebound. Bess thinks about it. Back to Tyler. He'll take it. He just needs to take his time a little bit. He's rushing. Jahari Mitchell with a rebound and put back. Good job, Jahari. And timeout, Holyfield. We'll be right back.
He's shooting them from way back.
Club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
All right, welcome back to the broadcast. Shelby trails by 4, 7:15 to play on the Mr. Sparky scoreboard. You see some of the pictures scrolling through on your broadcast tonight. We've got those uploaded on Facebook. You can go check them out on the WHS page. Mickey close to a 5-second call. 21 with the basketball. He don't want it. Gets it around. There's Spainhour for 3. No good. Rebound
spot.
Jack Holyfield. He pushes the fast break. Christopher back to Torrin Arrington. Arrington on the wing, top of the key, looking for a pick. Over to Christopher in the corner. West Stokes in the zone, and they shoot 3. So Jack Holyfield sets a mean pick in the zone.
Yeah, high pick. Jahari Mitchell warming up.
Jahari's speed and athleticism underneath the basket's giving him some advantages.
I felt coming in, he's the most likely guy to take over Border's role, bring the ball up, starting the offense.
He's face guarding Spainhour now. I don't know if Spainhour knows that one of the best wide receivers in the state of North Carolina is D'ing him up. And West Stokes turns the ball over.
Yeah,
that's what Shelby needs. Pressure defense. They're only down by 2 now.
Yeah, Jahari's fired up after he realized the turnover went their way. He's ready to bring it up and get some more points. Tyler Arrington bringing it up in the point guard slot.
Yeah, they like to stick Jahari in the corner, and then he can make some moves along the baseline. Long 3 from Isaiah Bess, and Shelby's got the lead. 14-13. Well, Jason, they got 7 points in the first 2 minutes here.
Then they start the second quarter with 7 straight.
8 minutes, needing 7 points.
So that's a 7-0 run they're on.
Kyle underneath the basket. I think Tyler Arrington grabbed a hold. He did. Of 15, Muniz.
Wouldn't be so bad for him to come out for a minute.
Yeah, let him
reset the mechanism. Forget those threes he missed, come back fresh.
100% agree.
Start with a new slate.
100% agree.
However, with Borders on the mend, sometimes a body's a body.
That's true, too.
He was a lot more in the body last game, too. Maybe they're just still holding out a little hope that he'll start to warm up, because it wouldn't take but a minute.
Christopher lost his man there. We're going to swing it around. West Stokes finally takes a long jumper, wide open three. That's his second one.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2.
Amon Conrad, he's the shortest player on the court for West Stokes, and he's not looking for a shot, but he'll take it if he's open.
Yeah, I think they're living on Arrington scored 22 points the last quarter he played in.
Shelby almost gets the steal. West Stokes with the basketball. Spainhour drives, kicks it back out, goes back and gets the basketball. West Stokes by 2. They're not really respecting Conrad's shot, and the Shelby bench is saying a lot to him, and he's told him to be quiet twice. I mean, he just kind of he has stood around. He's probably wasted a minute by himself just standing there holding the basketball today. Spainhour with an NBA three, no good. Rebound, Tyler. Arrington's got 4 rebounds. He's going to go coast to coast, gets contact, no call, don't know why, but he gets the basket and ties the game, 16-16.
There's a nice looking shot.
Beautiful play by
I think
him.
he heard us, Kevin.
Yeah.
He said, now don't talk about taking me out.
Jahari Mitchell.
So I can still get hot.
All over Spainhour. Muniz for 3. No good. Rebound. Tipped by West Stokes. No good. Oh, he was fouled coming down. 11 got the rebound in the putback, but he missed it, and he got fouled after he let go of the ball, and they're going to give him shots. I don't know exactly what happened there.
Well, he came jumping in for a tip, and somebody that was already there looked like they undercut him.
Right.
Yeah, they were already there. When you go jumping up for a tip, you're taking that chance, I think.
Holyfield asking about what happened, and referee kind of explaining to him.
Jack, too big again. Looked up, saw this big guy standing over a guy on the floor, and figured he probably fouled him.
Jack just asked the ref something, he's ignoring him.
I'm just trying to exist near the goal.
He is not trying to talk to Jack. Jack is trying to talk to the referee, and he don't have nothing to do with it.
Well, like I say, he's questioning the call.
Free throw good. The foul was on, it says 1 on the board. No, 12, sorry, 12. Mitchell. Shelby has committed 6 fouls, West Stokes 4. Mitchell underneath, kicks it back out to Christopher, finds Holyfield on the wing. That's his shot, but he misses this time. But Deshaun Christopher steals the basketball from Mickey. There's a long 3 from Best, and it goes out of bounds. Shelby trails by 2, 3:59 to play.
If he'd hit that one, things would have got interesting.
Yeah, Shelby fans are ready to explode over here on the edge of their seats. David Allen sitting down in front of us with Jeff Jones.
Waiting for the breakout, baby.
Mm-hmm. Spainhour being guarded by Jahari. Backs out. Muniz loses it. Jahari back gets a piece. He gambles, but he leaves his man wide open. You can't do it. If you're guarding a man, a three-point shooter, Jason, and your guard is face guarding him, you can't leave your man on like that. Down 5, that's okay. They'll get it back here in a minute. Simeon Davis, he drives baseline, goes up strong, no good. Jack Holyfield with a rebound. 32, fouled him, but no call. Simeon Davis knocks it out of bounds after he gets it rebound. I'm not a fan of what just happened there from the referees. 32 slid into the shooter twice with his hip, and they didn't call either one of them. That's the same call, kind of what Jahari Mitchell did on this end.
He had both hands straight up, but was hip checking them the whole time.
The hands were up, 100%. But Jason,
he didn't slap him on the arm, but when he jumped, he bumped him hard with the hip.
Yeah,
like he was actively scooting into it.
Look at Holyfield. He's over giving it to him. The referee's just clapping at him. These referees are jerks.
I do like that kid, though. Luke Mickey on the other team. So the beard.
Turnover. Jimmy Wiston with a steal.
I like the way he plays. Going 60 and a 55.
21-16. Shelby trails by 5. Christopher thinks about it in the corner. Swings it across court. He's got Isaiah Best. He didn't want it. Mitchell will take the 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound tipped around. Simeon Davis ends up with a basketball. 2:42 to play. Davis kicks it to Christopher in the corner. This is 3. Leaves it long, but Jahari Mitchell with a rebound on the putback.
Mitchell's your hot hand.
He's doing good working it down low right now.
He don't need to foul.
Ooh, what a stuff by Deshaun Christopher. Spainhour takes it to the rack. And Christopher basically dribbled the ball. He blocked it so good.
Yeah, he got all ball reverse direction. It wasn't a tip.
Deshaun, guarding Muniz. Best goes for the steal. Mickey, nice little fake from the beard. No good. Rebound underneath, ends up in 11's hands, and he puts it back.
It's Parsons.
Arrington, cross half court. Shelby down 5. West Stokes still in the zone. Arrington crosses over, hits Best in the corner. This is a good shot for him. No good. I like that shot, but no good. West Stokes with the basketball.
Looked good till it rattled out. That's about a carry.
That's got to go the other way.
A charge. Oh, neither one of them made a call.
Nobody pointed.
Yeah, now they called the charge. They looked at each other. They both blew the whistle and weren't sure what. They didn't want to make contradicting calls, so they both just stared at each other. Eventually did call the charge.
I guess they just assumed that
the other one would make the call.
I don't know.
No, I've been revving. You ever revving before?
Yeah.
It's pretty difficult. You took that class at App too, didn't you?
Yeah.
I
did
two whistles blow, you don't want one person to call charge, the other to call foul. Then you got both coaches yelling at you.
Right.
So you look at each other and you try to silently communicate what you're thinking, and then if y'all are thinking the same thing, somebody calls it, and if you're not, then you kind of have a little staring match.
I also did some middle school basketball with Steve Liu in Watauga County. Layup by Tyler Arrington, takes it to the rack and good, 23-20. Shelby leads by 3 with a minute to play here in the first quarter. Shelby averages 65. I didn't look up what West Stokes does. Fake the 3.
That's foul.
And Davis trips him up, and they're going to go for that. They're going to get 1-on-1 for that, Jace.
Oh, that was number 7, huh? Yeah, he might have hit that shot. So
that was 11 for the basketball. Yeah.
Came in hot. The guy cut the same time he arrived. They banged knees. Davis all the way with the.
I mean, Parsons almost traveled, but Davis hit him before he could, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what Aubrey's over maybe saying something about. There's a free throw good from Parsons. 4-point lead now for West Stokes. Parsons. With a minute 21 to play, lead by 4 on the Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Our player to watch tonight was Tyler Arrington.
Got a
sub. Christopher is in for Isaiah Best. Minute 21 to play. Shelby down 5 here on the Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
Tell you what, Kevin, the starters for the Wildcats haven't come out for a second, so if he keeps rotating his lineup, might see some late action.
Well, 21's come in for Conrad. Christopher with a rebound on the 3, missed by Mitchell, and it's good. Shelby down 3. Shelby just needs some momentum. Like, this team is taking their sweet time on everything. Defense, offense. And we're giving them free throws. He just drove to the lane, was 11 Parsons, and we foul him again, and he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. No, the referee's saying 2. Dude, just because he's in the lane don't mean he was shooting. They bumped it. I don't know. Aubrey's asking them about probably the same thing right now. He's standing. He makes the free throw. Torrin Arrington checks in for Simeon Davis. Holyfield still in the referee's ear. He finally walks away from him. Parsons to the line up for a second shot. He takes his sweet time. He's got a nice soft free throw shot, but it misses. Rebound. Jimmy Wisnet's hands. He's fouled, but they don't call it. Wisnet gives it up to Tyler. He misses the 3. Rebound to Sean Christopher. Tyler's got the basketball back. Not shooting nowhere near the same as he was the other night. Tyler with a take, a nice scoop layup. Beautiful take. I think, Jason, when you're missing shots, you just got to start taking to the rack.
Yeah, he's having good luck on the drive, on the slash. A couple of nice layups, a little off balance near the goal.
Mitchell pressuring Spainhour. Shelby needs to, when they pick up their dribble, be a little more aggressive. Mitchell trying to get the basketball. He's guarding Spainhour now. I mean, I honestly wouldn't want to try to dribble against Jahari. He's so fast, you're not going to get by him.
He felt that screen coming, too.
Yep. Spainhour. And that's going to be into halftime. The ball dribbled off the leg, and no call was made. Halftime, Shelby trails by 2. We'll be back in a few minutes on KTC Broadcasting.
Slam is back at Denny's on Highway 74 East in Shelby at the Cleveland Mall. By popular demand, the Super Slam has returned. That's 2 eggs, 2 bacon strips, 2 link sausages, 2 pancakes and hash browns, all for $5.99. That's right, only $5.99. And come see the newly remodeled store. We think you'll love it. Ask for the Super Slam, now back and ready for you at your local Denny's, 2025 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, open 24 hours a day. At Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, the Falston Pharmacy in Falston, and Allen Drug Store in Stanley, you'll find name brands that families have depended on for generations. Names like BioFreeze, Elderberry Syrup, Little Beekeeper, 2 Old Goats, and many more. Get your CBD oil products and local honey, all great for your spring allergies. Be ready for spring with a stop at your local hometown and local home-owned pharmacy. Medical Center Pharmacy, East Academy Street in Cherryville, the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston, and Allen Drug Store in downtown Stanley.
The foot doctors of choice for many in this area are Doctors Jeff Mooney and Ron Maskarnik at Foothills Podiatry. In fact, people come to Foothills Podiatry from miles around for gentle but state-of-the-art foot care. Our staff truly cares about your needs. You can expect top-notch medical and surgical care from a staff dedicated to quality service. Whether a repeat patient or a new one, come see us soon at Foothills Podiatry, 707 North Morgan Street in Shelby.
Foothills Podiatry is proud to welcome Dr. Gretchen Lawrence to their practice.
The trained comfort specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable trained comfort specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train. Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell announces the Yamaha New Year's sales event. Now's the time to buy and be ready when spring arrives. Right now, you can get financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months, and you can get up to $700 in customer cash. Come on in for all the details. Check it out, the Yamaha New Year's sales event going on right now at Full Throttle Power Sports, located at Indian Walk, exit 22 off I-85 in Lowell. When was the last time you had someone under your house or business checking for termites? If it's been around 2 years or more, you are due a pest control inspection. Call H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing for a free inspection at 704-482-2847. Again, that's a free inspection that could save you thousands of dollars. So make that call today, and you'll feel better tomorrow. That's H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing, located at 520 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at hhpci.com. It's rebate time at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Right now, get rebates of up to $1,700 with a prepaid card by mail when you purchase select KitchenAid brand appliances. But that's not all. Get a remodel reward of up to $2,000 with the purchase of select cafe appliance suite combinations. But that's not all. Get a $2,000 rebate on select GE Profile appliance packages. Come on in for all the details. It's rebate time. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at hendrickappliance.com. 100 years of anything means a lot. And at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, you'll find over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. So they must be doing something right. If you're in the market for a new bike, trike, or four-wheeler or ATV, see the folks you can depend on for sales, service, and parts. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, with over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
No matter the job at hand, James River delivers the John Deere equipment to take it on. Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Come see us today or request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com.
For the best pizza in town, it's got to be Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory in Shelby, located at 1011 Grove Street in Shelby, off Highway 74 Bypass East. It's fun for the entire family at Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory. Call or stop by and let Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory take care of your takeout and catering needs. You'll find specialty pizzas, including liver mush pizza and bacon cheeseburger pizza, Philly cheesesteak, subs and wings, and delivery is available for all catering orders. And they offer discount rates for schools and churches. Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grove Street off Highway 74 East in Shelby, right behind KFC. Open 7 days a week.
And good evening and welcome back to the broadcast. Kevin Hastings along with Jason Sane. We've got high school basketball action. It's 26. I'll give you guys a shot of the stadium that we're in. Gymnasium. Beautiful facilities here, Jason, at West Stokes here.
A little shot of the action there.
It's usually the Shelby folks playing all the basketball. That ball's about big as her.
I was about to say.
Another Spain hour was honored at halftime, Jason.
Yeah, I noticed
the girls'
that.
team.
1,000 points. I get the feeling she
points.
might be the younger sister, and that's maybe her sophomore, junior year. Otherwise, they're twins.
They've got Spain hour. What's he listed?
He's a senior.
He's a senior, so yeah.
It could be his younger sister hitting 1,000 early, or his twin sister lucky to get to 1,000. I mean, I'd come anywhere near that.
Right.
In Optimus ball.
In Optimus ball.
In my all seasons combined.
I would say I was. It's a stretch to say I got halfway to 1,000. I say that.
You were like starting on the varsity as a sophomore, getting some time, getting some shots, scoring some points, which is what you about have to do to get to 1,000.
Didn't really get to shoot much, but
point guard's job ain't necessarily to shoot.
Well, we had
if you have an actual offensive game plan, it's to get the ball to the guy who's supposed to score.
We had a set of twins who got tryouts to the Raptors, so I didn't really shoot that much, Jason. Raptors and the Jazz, actually.
That's the Bales?
Yes.
And then you also had, Brandon Terry?
Brandon was pretty good.
Wasn't there a Wisconsin that was also pretty good?
He was a few years after us.
Okay.
He played at Florida State and ECU. He shot 51% from three-point range.
You were pre-Ralph and Cobb, two All-State guys on the same team.
I was after those two.
And they had a few guys besides Ralph and Cobb, like Eric Davis, who could just run the floor all day.
Right. Anyway, Shelby is back on the court, folks. You see him coming out, warming up. And, Coach Hollifield really don't talk to his troops that much, Jason. When they'll call a timeout. And if it's a minute timeout, they're on the court 15 seconds earlier. If it's a 30-second timeout, he says a few things, and they get back out there. And they're on the court now, and I think this is exactly where they need to be, working on their jumpers, get a feel. Tyler Arrington should step in 5 feet. He's sitting there shooting from half court right now. I would just like to see him shoot some near the three-point line. I mean, he's making them right there.
He's draining them.
And if he steps 2 feet in during the game, he's missing them. But I would just like to see him, get closer to the three-point line and take some shots. It's not a regular season game, so that's good to be able to do that, and if you need it. But when the other team's playing zone, a lot of times you can get near the line when they swing it around, but you got to shoot over it sometimes as well too.
My brother always said, I love when they play zone because you just get to start zone busting.
Right.
Where you find the open spot and stand there and you shoot as soon as you get it.
Right. Jason's brother may be one of the best shooters I've ever seen him play with. I mean, he was automatic.
He loved
if he was open, he was automatic. I mean,
so they didn't get a lot of zone because they'd start to shoot and start making them, and as soon as they manned them up, they had maybe a little trouble on the slashing game or the big men.
Right. Well, it's a couple minutes to play here before halftime. Jason, I've got 18 rebounds to 9 for Shelby, dominating the boards. Turnovers 4 for Shelby, 3 for West Stokes. What you got in the scoring department?
In the scoring department, West Stokes has scored 13 points exactly each of the first 2 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
But Shelby had a real letdown in the first quarter, about the lowest total I've seen them have in a quarter of play, only 7 points. So lost the first quarter 13-7, won the second quarter 17-13. On pace to win by 6, Kevin. All right. We can repeat the third quarter.
Okay, let's do that. Go ahead.
Or second quarter into the third.
Add up your Shelby scores real quick. I've got Conrad with 6 for West Stokes. Parsons, it looks like 7 there. Spain Hour, I'm seeing 8 and 5 from Munez. There's your 13 and 13. So 4 players have scored for West Stokes. Mickey's 0 for 3. Jason, I can't see over there. Christopher 3. Jack 1. He got the first points of the game for Shelby. Isaiah 5. Isaiah Best, that is. Jahari Mitchell 6. Tyler Arrington shot a bunch of shots, hadn't made too much. He's still got 9 points. And Davis and Torn Arrington have both missed a shot as well. So, folks, it's almost started the second quarter. We'll be back in just a few moments on KTCBroadcasting.com.
With nobody out is a problem for a pitcher, and not having your taxes done properly is a problem for you. and that's where we call on Kimberly Spicer, CPA in Shelby. Just like the closer on a baseball team, you can count on Kimberly Spicer, CPA. She can assist you along with small businesses with your tax preparation, with years of valuable experience as an IRS registered tax preparer. Kimberly Spicer, CPA, 214 North Morgan Street in Shelby. Call 704-482-4358.
Okay, settle down.
Sorry, folks, they started a little bit early. They kind of shut the clock off there before we even got to it. So back to action. Jason adjusting the.
I didn't even hear a whistle.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't need to look down, and they were playing basketball.
Just checked it up.
And I don't know what we're calling.
I stepped out of bounds. I was about to say, how are you going to wait that long to call that? I mean, nothing changed in the first 5 seconds to the last 5 seconds. What changed was the guy stepped out of bounds. So,
well, Shelby
beat him up once, got what they wanted there. Quick turnover to start the half. And got some beating, banging down low. Got an off-ball foul on number 3, Conrad.
Beating and fighting with
Hollyfield. That's one of the fouls that can go either way.
And he's going to have to.
This time, Hollyfield not accused
That's
of being too big.
Fourth, Jason. Mark him down for 4 fouls. That's big. Conrad's got 2 threes in the game. He's only one of 4 players for West Stokes to score.
And he also hasn't missed.
There's Tyler Arrington. You know, he's been hitting from that distance, but not on the wing. More of like straight on.
And they haven't been falling in the game.
Nope.
In and out.
32, the beard.
Luke
for 3.
Makes a 3, gets the crowd into it. That's his first points of the game.
There's a 3 from Deshaun Christopher. He gets a 3.
If he gets warm, that's the thing we need. Christopher and Mitchell to get warm. Best start to get the 3s to drop. We'd be okay.
Shelby down 2. Here to the start of the second quarter, 29-27.
They're going to go on a run in a minute and take the lead. That might be the point where there's just no return.
Spainhour cuts across the middle, and he's put on the deck by someone. I didn't see who. Jack was standing around, and so was Jahari.
Is that the 4th foul on Christopher? No,
second on Jack Hollyfield. Jack Hollyfield makes it to halftime with 1 foul, Jace. He's not playing hard enough. Muniz hits the 3. You can't let him or Spainhour shoot the ball. Those 2 are pretty much their offense right now.
Wet spot on the court.
Yep.
Tyler Arrington must have about slipped, fell down.
Jason, my question is, you've seen a lot of high school basketball games this year, right?
Yeah, a fair amount.
How many times do we take a timeout for a towel in the game and nobody has a towel ready? Shouldn't there be one person with like 2 dry towels over by the scores table?
Yeah,
here you go, guys.
At the higher level games, they'll have 2 or 3 guys sitting right under the goal and on the sideline.
College and NBA, they run out during the play.
It's almost like the ball boys at tennis. They're everywhere.
Steve DeGree sitting there doing nothing but eating popcorn in the corner right now.
He could have 2 towels, couldn't he?
He wipes the floor at Shelby, but not during the game. Shelby down 5, inbound the basketball. There's Tyler Spot from deep 3. That's good. That's where he's been hitting it, straight ahead and deep during warm-ups. 32-30 on the Mr. Splunky scoreboard.
You got to play it how you practiced it.
Shelby and the man. Of course, West Stokes looking for somewhere to go. Moon is in the corner. You can't leave him open. You cannot leave him open. And West Stokes takes a timeout with the momentum. We'll be right back.
Before I head out, I just want to check everyone's McDonald's order. Tammy wants a McChicken and small fries, Nicole a McDouble and McChicken, and for Robert, the 4-piece chicken McNuggets and a McDouble. Does that sound right?
Now at McDonald's, when you buy any one of these select favorites, get another for just $1.
And Cam wants one of each.
Copy that. The boss gets what the boss wants.
Prices and participation may vary. Limited time only. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Single item at regular price.
35-30, Shelby trails by 5. They've got the basketball, 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Haven't led this game but one time. Isaiah Best hit a 3, gave him a 1-point lead, and that disappeared within the next possession or 2. Tyler swings it around to Christopher. He takes the pull-up 3, no good. Jack works underneath, goes up strong, and gets it in after getting the rebound.
Who missed the 3?
Jahari Mitchell. No, Deshaun Christopher, sorry.
Yep, took my eyes off the game for a second.
West Stokes just holding the basketball top of the key, letting time run. I mean, they're almost like
they killed the clock in the third quarter with a 3-point lead.
I mean, they're trying to, and then they
tell you that doesn't work.
They just threw the pass to Holyfield in the backcourt. Turnover. Their 5th of the game, and Shelby with the basketball down 3, 5:18 to play.
There's 5 minutes left in the third quarter. You couldn't do that with 5 minutes left in the game.
No. Shelby and West Stokes Wildcats here from KTC Broadcasting. Arrington to Mitchell. Christopher fakes the 3. Arrington, good. Straight ahead 3, that's his spot. He's been hitting them all day in warm-ups. Anytime he gets further left than pretty much the elbow, he's been off. Maybe his depth, he likes the depth perception, being able to see the basket, the backboard. 35-35, Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Shelby tie ball game, 4.5 minutes play about. 4:45, 4:40 big Zach. Jack Holyfield ain't coming out of the lane to guard his guy. And they call something underneath the basket. I don't know if that was on Jahari. That was on Tyler Arrington. Maybe held Muniz underneath the basket. Muniz swings it around to Mickey. Muniz takes the long 3. No good, but West Stokes gets the offensive rebound. And they throw it out of bounds off Jahari Mitchell, and it'll stay right here for the basketball. So that was Parsons with the board. 35-35. Parsons with the basketball. Looking to set up the offense. Mickey looking to set a pick on Christopher. Christopher guarding Parsons. And the referees have called 3 fouls on Shelby in the third quarter away from the basketball. Jack Holyfield just runs to the bench for his 3rd foul of the ball game. Wisnett back in the game. Aubrey Holyfield screaming at the referee, slapping his hands at him. Like I said, it's 3 plays away from the basket just here in the last few minutes. Here in the third quarter, turnover. Shelby with the basketball. Tyler goes up, floater, no good. Rebound, Deshaun Christopher. In the corner for 3. Tyler misses. Deshaun Christopher gets that rebound. Back to Tyler. Arrington with the basketball. Referee yelling at the Shelby bench to sit down. I don't know why they can't stand up. 3-point no good from Christopher. Rebound into Spainhour's hands. Spainhour pull-up jumper about the free throw line. That's good. 2-point lead for West Stokes. Arrington cross half court. Over to Christopher. Down low to Jahari Mitchell. He spins. Kicks it out. Tyler Arrington for 3. Good. Tyler Arrington, come out, baby.
That's his 3rd 3 this quarter.
38-37. Mitchell.
Foul on Spain.
Jesus.
His forearm came out. He extended his arm.
Cut him off at half court. And he forearm pushed him.
You stop!
Jeez.
Get a clue, ref. Get a clue.
And they're going to wipe Jahari's sweat off the floor after he just turned right into him. He turned right into him. And Jahari cut him off at half court. He spun right into Jahari's chest. Jahari went straight backwards. That's usually how you can tell where the contact is. Hit him right in the chest.
They called Jack a minute ago for putting 2 arms in the guy's back. His arm came out, if that's what you're looking at.
That kid just took 3 steps, didn't call it travel. Jeez. I mean, they walk every time. There's another walk. Shelby's just going to have to do the best they can. They're not getting any hits. 5-on-8 right now. They're not getting any help.
No home court advantage.
Free throw from Muniz. No good. Rebound, Jahari Mitchell. Mitchell behind the back, goes up, floater off the backboard. Then they're going to call a charge. The kid was standing under the net. Mitchell didn't hit him until he let it go. And That is 5 fouls on Shelby in this half. Jason, the first half Shelby had a lot of fouls compared to West Stokes. Conrad, the only person on West Stokes really with any fouls. And Aubrey Hollyfield is just having a wonderful conversation with the referee, just standing with his arms crossed, can't do nothing but listen to him right now.
It's kind of just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, they'll make a call to prove you wrong.
Shelby leads, though, 38-37.
That's the good news. So with everything going against them, they have managed a 1-point lead.
Oh, they finally call a moving screen on 21. Shelby gets the call.
Not to mention it was closer to half court than it was to the top of the key.
Yeah.
Jack's got a foul left, don't he? You better be careful.
He's actually got 2. So Shelby with the basketball, up 1. Torn, deep 3, that's his spot. And he's fouled.
It looked like got him on the follow-through. That's why it was so short.
I was wondering, I didn't see it. You saw it.
It wasn't big contact, but he got his hand on the follow-through. Like I said, it's one thing my brother said you should call as a ref.
On the follow-through?
Yeah, if they hit your follow-through, it will mess your shot up, even though it looks very minor.
When the ball's already technically left your hand.
He said so it's a call I should make.
Free throw good. Oh, you asked him?
Well, no, he told me.
Oh, okay.
He watched me ref one time, and he said, you ought to call that when they hit him on the follow-through.
All right.
Said, as a shooter, that really messes your shot up.
Arrington misses the second free throw. Maybe he needs to back up, Jason.
Yeah, try from the top.
Tyler's too close. And the referees are now having a talk about what's going on. Hugging each other, whispering each other's ears. They buy him dinner. Arrington. Free throw, good. Shelby leads by 3. 2:20 to play. Winner goes to Hickory, I believe, Saturday for the Western Final. Spainhour dribbles. Muniz for 3. And it bounces over the backboard. Elijah Borders is in a walking boot, but he's not on crutches, so I don't know if he'll be available for Saturday or going any further. I haven't been told anything. I'll ask someone at some point about Elijah. Steve DeGree somehow got a VIP seat down there with all the West Stokes athletic people. I bet they're wondering who he is.
He drops popcorn to end up on the court.
He's eating popcorn on the corner of the court. There's Best for 3. I hadn't seen him in a while. Or said his name. Almost goes in. 2 West Stokes people fight over the basketball, and Shelby almost ended up with it, but West Stokes has got it down 3. Spainhour. Across half court being guarded by Simeon Davis. Davis doing a great job pressuring the basketball. Parsons.
Might get called for hand checks tightly as he's guarding Spainhour out there.
I know, right? You never know.
Which will be fine. Better than letting him get a shot off.
Muniz takes it, loses it on the way up. It ends up counting as a shot, though, I would guess. Arrington with the basketball drives. Floater off glass.
He carried it all the way down the court.
Who, Tyler did?
Yeah, he palmed the ball every time.
Parsons takes it coast to coast after the rebound, and he misses the layup.
That was a kid that just trickled out.
2 back-to-back layups from both teams.
Tyler was a little more off balance.
Yes.
Coach says pull it up and call the play. Tyler's ready. Take it to the rack.
He wanted him. Let's see if they're going to do one shot. I don't think so. Davis to the corner, back out to Christopher.
Yeah, that was a drawn play to Wisnant to pick and then roll and get the ball about 2 passes later.
They back it out and call a different play.
I tried again. Now to the block, back to Wisnant. Yeah, there it was again. The same play, just didn't come and open when Wisnant breaks. Wisnant thinks he's open.
Boom!
Tyler said we could have just shot that a long time ago.
Shooting arrows, 21.
That's his 4th 3 of the quarter and a pair of free throws to go with it.
Spainhour gets a 3 off. It's tipped around and no good. Rebound to Sean Christopher.
Tides have turned. Tyler Arrington's shots are falling. Spainhour's missing. Arrington misses.
Misses, and it goes off of Spainhour. 43-37, the Golden Lions lead. You're listening to Shelby Golden Lions and West Stokes basketball. 15 seconds to play. Shelby basketball in the corner. Up. 3, no good.
Wow.
From Christopher. Rebound Mickey. Parsons goes up and misses the dunk attempt, but he's fouled. So Christopher missed the 3. Mickey got the board, and Parsons goes to line with 6 seconds to play.
Arrington says he got the all ball.
Couldn't quite tell myself.
I believe you.
You believe Tyler?
Yeah.
Parsons takes forever at the free throw line. I mean, we could
miss the first one. Gets ready for his second. Down 6, 43-37. Shelby leads here on the road.
Parsons. Isaiah Best is in the lane early. See if they call it. They don't.
I think he moves, but didn't actually get in the lane.
Best from deep. Almost.
That was
into the third quarter. 43-37 on Mr. Sparky's scoreboard.
Electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky. Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Spend lots of time in a tractor cab? Then you know what's inside can be important for productivity and comfort. So step up to Kubota's new 118 PTO horsepower M135GX tractor with the largest Kubota cab ever. It's powerful, efficient, reliable, and roomy, so hardworking folks like you can spend your time wisely. Kubota's M135GX. Step up. Now available for 0 down with financing options as low as 0%. See your Kubota dealer to learn more.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 110 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Do you know what Putnam Distributors sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 miles from the Shelby city limits. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and follow the signs. Putnam prices are low on everything for everybody. Call them at 704-484-9395. It's in the phone book. Or try them at PutnamDistributors.com.
Shelby with the basketball. Jimmy Wisnick with the layup. Shelby leads by 8.
That's his first shot and points of the game.
So Shelby, Jason, you were saying in the break, defense was the key in that quarter. They only gave up 11 that quarter. They gave up 13, 13, and 11. And they had a big, did you say 19 points?
Yes, they also scored more in each quarter. 7 in the first. Very uncharacteristic. 17 and 19 in the second and third. Spainhour lays in a 2 on the other end to answer the Wisnick layup.
Arrington being guarded man-to-man. Drives to the basket between 4 guys off the...
Surprise that shot's as close as it was.
Is that an offensive foul? They call a jump ball. Should have been an offensive foul on the push-off. Shelby up 45-39. And here comes the Wildcats.
Wildcats had the possession arrow. Shelby's favored now.
Muniz down to Conrad. We hadn't seen him in the whole third quarter. He's got 4 fouls.
He should be counting.
Why don't they just stand next to him? He has wasted a minute of this basketball game just standing still holding the basketball today.
That was all right when they had the lead.
Wisnick blocks Parsons. Conrad gets the rebound and puts it back in for his 8th point. Wisnick did a great job challenging the shot, just couldn't get the ball after it come down, and they ended up with it and put it back in. Mitchell in the corner for 3, no good. Airballed. Isaiah Best with the rebound. His 2nd of the ball game. Isaiah's got to get down there. Arrington looking for somewhere to go. Shakes Conrad, pulls the 3, and bang! Foul in the backcourt. Best and Jahari trying to double team. Best gets him with the body. And Shelby, they're not going to touch West Stokes without them calling a foul. I mean, even any type of contact. And he's going to go to the line for 1-and-1, Jason. And see, that's what's so, you talk in the NBA about the referee fixing or whatever. That's how you do it. You call away from the ball fouls, and then you get near the end of the game, all of a sudden everybody's shooting 1-and-1 here. Free throws, no good. Foul on someone from West Stokes. Mickey, the beard.
Luke Mickey.
Misses the free throw. The ball scrum around. I can't even give anybody credit for a rebound. It was a foul underneath the basket. They're going to call it on 32, Mickey.
He was upset with the call.
He got a foul off his own missed free throw. They don't have weights for West Stokes. They got heights. Mickey 6'3", Muna 6'4", Spainhour 6'3", Parsons 6'3", and Conrad on the court at 5'10".
Mickey's solid 220. He's one of the few players I've seen that's about the same size as Jack.
I bet he probably plays on the football team.
Oh, yeah, he's a linebacker, if I had to guess. Maybe he can pull some lineman duty.
Second foul on Mickey with the body as Jahari Mitchell takes it straight into him. Jahari limping a little bit. He's got a funky walk anyway sometimes, but that one was a little more exaggerated.
He's loose and gangly.
Yeah.
Got a little bounce in his step.
Jahari always looks like he's about to just do something athletic, don't he?
Yeah. He looks extremely relaxed, flexible.
Free throw good from Jahari. Mr. Mitchell, originally, of course, transferred from Burns. Played 10th grade at Burns, him and Isaiah Best. They're passing the towel around on the floor, trying to clear up some space. It is kind of a little warm in here. Big gym. It's all the fans are on one side. Us Shelby folks are on the right side of the stands up now. It's mixed up a little bit since near the first of the game. They had to pack people in and pack them in. So now after a towel session from everybody on the court for Shelby and everybody drying off, they're going to shoot Jahari's second free throw, up 8 points here in the fourth quarter. Shelby leads by 9 after the good free throw, 50-41. 5:45 to play.
Mitchell picking him up just short of half court. Sure, you don't get no free movement in the front court.
The problem with that, Jason, you're leading, and then there you go. You get a foul, a non-shooting foul. That's the second one. You can't keep putting them on the line. Spainhour go to the line now for 2. Jahari held him on the back cut.
That's his 4th. Be careful here in the waning minutes of the game.
I don't know if Holyfield's not even thinking about taking him out yet. Shelby leads by 9. Free throw good. Shelby usually goes 9 deep. Elijah Borders is out today, so they're going 8 deep. Ton of JV guys pulled up, it looks like, on the roster now. A lot of them got to play the other night. Spainhour. This is the second free throw. He don't miss from three-point range. He's struggling at the line. Arrington, cross half court. Shelby leads by 8, 50-42. Now, here's where West Stokes is going to get in trouble. Down, Jason, in the fourth quarter, they play zone. They're going to have to come out into man at some point, or Shelby's just going to waste all the time in the world. Spainhour.
Tyler Arrington with a nice take for 2. Spainhour on the other end. Drives. Can't make the short jumper.
And miss it. 10-point lead now for Shelby. This is a chance to pull away, Jason.
Best has a ton of rebounds.
Actually, he doesn't. This half. He's got 3 this half. He had none in the first half.
He had 1 last possession, too. He was actually boxed out. It was just pure elevation and long arms.
Mitchell for 3. No good. Rebound into Jimmy Wiston's hands. And the ball was knocked out of bounds off of West Stokes.
Yeah, last missed free throw by Spainhour. Best just went up and high-pointed the ball, pulled down the rebound, even though he was boxed out.
Shelby leads by 10 now. West Stokes has broke out into man now, and there ain't nothing they can do. Shelby's about to just run the clock out. Up 10. And they're still in the zone. They're in an extended zone. Christopher's just holding the ball top of the key.
They pull that far out, somebody's just going to blow by him.
Right.
Layup. And there goes Christopher on cue.
West Stokes cannot guard Shelby man-to-man. They're sitting back in the zone. And once you start losing Jason in the zone, we can just sit out front and dribble the basketball. Christopher takes to the rack, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So, yeah, as soon as they came out to guard him, he just went right by him. They had to step in his way to stop him from the easy layup. Makes the first.
Shelby and West Stokes were about 2 hours from home. This game's went pretty quickly, Jason. It's only 7:35 right now. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Spainhour.
You know they're going to start throwing up threes.
Right. Spainhour dribbles, drives, might have got away with a push-off and a travel, but he gets it in anyway. They trail by 9, 4:18 to play.
He made it look stylish.
Arrington's triple team, finds Whiston underneath the basket, and he lays it in.
Pick and cherry. That was a great pass.
This is not the position West Stokes wants to be, is down in the fourth quarter. There's Spainhour from NBA 3. It bounces almost over the backboard, but Whiston corrals it.
That's about their only chance to creep back as well, is to take those long threes.
Shelby can just step back and waste some time. Look, Deshaun Christopher, guarded by Muniz. He can't say it. Christopher takes 2 dribbles and goes by him, and then just steps back.
When it comes time to actually shoot, it'll be Christopher on a layup.
Jahari, they're going to call a charge. I was waiting for the call. Did you ever see a guy under the
I
biscuit?
saw a little wishy-washy fist.
Well,
and he didn't ever signal that the basket was good, so I kind of knew what he was going to call.
All right, so Christopher drove, scored the basket, got the foul. There's a charge, so the basket does not count. There's a charge on Christopher. It's his second foul of the game. Mitchell had to hang on the basketball goal to keep from falling on Christopher. West Stokes folks wanted a technical foul.
But get out on him.
Deep 3 from Conrad. No good. Rebound. Isaiah Best. And Spainhour just twisted his ankle on the rebound.
He's back up. A little limpy, but looks like he can run it off. He won't come out. Bet you that.
Simeon Davis. He's about to get a 5-second call. Nope, Tyler Arrington's got the ball. Sorry, Tyler just blows by Conrad. Misses the layup, though. And Tyler wants the foul call. Ball's knocked out of bounds.
He gave him a little head fake, a little shake and bake.
I mean, they can't say in front of Shelby at all.
No.
And this is once Shelby got a lead.
Yeah, you step out to try to guard him, you're in trouble.
Arrington gives it to Mitchell, back out to Deshaun Christopher. Bye.
They got it spread out. That's the play right there.
Yep.
Drive and then give it to Wisner when they collapse on
He gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. Shelby leads by 11, 2:53 to play.
He's one of their best offensive lineups on the floor right here.
Shelby's only given up 7 points this quarter, Jace. West Stokes had to light it up from 3 to win this game, and they did in the first quarter. Free throw no good. That was helped by Shelby's poor shooting in the first quarter. Shelby would have shot good. Would have been tied it. We're leading after the first quarter.
A lot of threes early on.
No Elijah Borders tonight. Mitchell's in foul trouble with 4. Free throw, almost banked it in, missed it too. Rebound, Parsons. They've got two players with 4 fouls, Mickey and Conrad. 3 from Muniz, no good. Zach Best gets his 5th rebound of the half. He's triple teamed. He throws it across court to Jahari Mitchell. Fakes it, blows by a guy, lays it up. Like they cannot play man-to-man defense, and they have to force Shelby to dribble the basketball out. Spainhour gets the layup. Timeout. West Stokes will be right back.
Automobile rates have never been better than now at Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance Agency in Shelby. If you're in the market for automobile insurance, now is the time to see Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance. Their mission is to help people manage the risk of everyday life and help you recover from the unexpected and realize your dreams. You'll find a friendly staff that will work hard for you and your insurance needs. From auto to home to property, life insurance, and more, see Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance Agency, 1671 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Online at reedlindsay.com.
All right, folks, welcome back to the broadcast. Kevin Hastings along with Jason Sang. You're watching and listening. We're listening to. We don't have video rights. To Shelby Golden Lions at West Stokes Wildcats. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Shelby inbounds the ball. They tried to press. Shelby threw one pass, dribbled by 2 people. And Tyler Arrington's fouled from behind. What a move by Tyler Arrington, Jason. Did you see what he did?
Yeah. Stutter step, finger roll.
Parsons following from behind on his hip. Tyler just stops. He's dribbling and gets it. He just runs over and gets the foul called, and he goes to the line for the 1-and-1. Smart play from Tyler Arrington. Arrington vying to be our S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game again for the second game in the row. Free throw good. 58-46. Shelby leads with 2:18 to play.
I feel it's safe to say he's going to be the lead scorer. Shot an absolute ton, but really stretched the gap in the third quarter.
The long threes from straight ahead when they were practicing at halftime. So Wisnett and Mickey get tangled up underneath. They call a foul on Wisnett. And Mickey's got 4 fouls. Mickey's bigger than Wisnett. That tells you all you need to know how big he is.
It's hard to call foul on that beard. It's like you want to see, and then you see the beard, and you're like, nah, I can trust this guy. He probably didn't do anything wrong.
Well, Jimmy's got a good beard, too.
I'll give you that.
Jimmy Wisnett's got a great beard as well. But, yeah, Mickey looks like he just walked out of class up at Boone with us.
Wisnett's a little more of not so much a hipster as a hippie, a little ZZ Top, little wild beard going on, but a nice beard nonetheless.
Free throw good from Mickey. On the bench for Shelby is Davis and Hollyfield and Torrin Arrington. Second free throw, good. 10-point game, 2:15 to play. Christopher inbounds a pass to Arrington. He's not even guarded by anybody. Now all of a sudden he's guarded by Conrad.
Gonna kill a good 20 seconds every possession.
I know. Arrington.
Why are they counting him off? He's got to move. That's what they're telling
5 seconds. Yeah, timeout. Aubrey Hollyfield. We'll be right back.
Well, just because you're dribbling don't mean the count stop.
Who are you? You're not a goat. Oh, you say you feel like a goat since you didn't buy your car from Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. And now you're putting up with a bunch of bull. Don't be like my friend here. You get no bull at Renato Honda and Renato Kia at Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. 4423 East Dixon Boulevard. Don't let another dealer get your goat.
All right, welcome back to the broadcast. Shelby inbounds the basketball.
They're about to start fouling.
Wisnett fouled by Mickey, and that'll be his 5th foul. They're going to say the ball's on the floor. So, Jason, you was talking about the 5-second play a minute ago. So, it actually does change when you start dribbling.
Right, 5
So,
before.
you got 5 while holding it.
Then they'll start counting with the other hand.
Once you start dribbling, they switch hands.
Over.
Right. So, what the referee was actually standing beside Aubrey Hollyfield. So, all Aubrey had to do was count his arm, and when he said 4, he went timeout.
Yeah.
Conrad was doing a pretty good job.
I forgot about the count starting over when you first dribble.
Right.
But he thought he was getting fresh count by dribbling, crossing over, but he wasn't moving anywhere, so he's still counting.
You can actually get 3 5-second calls, before the dribble, during the dribble, and then after the dribble. And they're going to call a foul up top on Mitchell. That's his 5th, and he walks off the court. Silly foul from Jahari, not recommended. No, with plenty of time left, though, Jace. 10-point lead. Shelby came back down what?
About 14.
14 in the...
Not quite. A little more time than this, though.
Right.
This is only 10. They scored 6 in 14 seconds. So.
Well, they're about to put Jack Hollyfield in, and he's going to foul somebody.
Yeah, they won't take long. It's all right, though.
Free throw good from Parsons. Jack checks in for Jimmy Wisnett.
As a wrestler that tried to play basketball occasionally, fouling is a valid form of defense. It works 5 times.
It works 4 times.
Yeah, occasionally they make the shot.
Parsons misses the free throw. Rebound. Wes Stokes misses. Rebound. Conrad, he misses.
He got tomahawked.
Yeah, he did.
That should have been a foul.
And then they called the foul from behind on the strip.
Against number 21.
Just checked the volume. Palmer Elliott.
It's going to send Christopher to the line.
And Jason, I think you're right. I think Shelby got away with a foul there on Conrad.
Yeah, he tomahawked him when he shot that. 2 guys, 3 guys trying to block the same shot.
Just the refs over telling Coach Spainhour that he might have got all ball there, but 1:45 to play. Lions lead by 9.
I really feel like Bass got him.
Yeah.
Because he was the highest and the biggest around. That's why I called it on. But no call. We'll take it.
Christopher to the line for 2. All right. Good shot from Deshaun. They lead by 10 now.
Need to keep making these free throws. At least one of the two.
Aubrey Hartfield still talking to the referees. They're gonna hear his opinion about everything the rest of the night. Jack Hollifield fights for the rebound. Pump fake goes up strong and fouled. And Jack kind of shoulder tosses Parsons.
Well, that's got to be. They're saying 1 and 1. It's got to be 2.
Yeah,
it's double bonus. Andy was shooting when he got fouled.
Either way, he's shooting 2 free throws here.
Oh, 1 and 1, number 11.
That's 5th foul on 11.
That's what it was. It wasn't 1 and 1. It was 1-1 with the foul.
So he's out. 2 fouled out for West Stokes. And, I mean, you just knew when they started out with that zone, Jason, I'm like, man, that's what you would.
You've got to stay in the lead.
Yeah, you have to keep that. And then once they got down in the second half, they got to come out in man-to-man. They can't stay in front of Shelby at all. 59-49. Holyfield, free throw, good. I want to say hello to everybody back in Shelby. I want to thank you guys for tuning into our broadcast. See, we got a good bit. Falston Pharmacy free throw from Jack Holyfield. Falston Pharmacy, that's good. It's allergy season. 704-538-3021. 5011 Falston Road. Want to mention them quite a bit more here in just a little bit.
Spainhour pulls up a bomb from next county.
Isaiah Best gets the rebound, thinks about throwing it deep, keeps it himself, and he'll go to the free throw line. Coming up in the postgame show, West End Sales postgame show, we'll be giving away the SNR Auto Sales Player of the Game, westendsales.com. Back to for more Falston Pharmacy free throws, you can give Brian and the gang up there at Kyle, 704-538-3021. 5011 Falston Road. Go straight up Highway 18 till you get there from you Shelby folks.
Best good on the first free throw. Got another one to go.
1:28 to play. 62-49. Shelby misses the next free throw. Jack Holyfield fighting for the rebound. Can't get it. Rebound ends up in 25's hands. Mason Quisenberry just checked in. Conrad with a layup and a timeout. West Stokes will be right back.
The Roundup store in Shelby is now your brand new Festool dealer in this area. Festool brings you 90 years of perfection. With Festool, your tools are always in good hands. From drills to screwdrivers to dust extraction, also sawing, routers, and more. And all with a 3-year comprehensive warranty. Buy with confidence. Buy a Festool tool today. Now available at the Roundup store, Highway 74 Bypass, East End Shelby.
S&M Sports Shop is your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. S&M is also your team outfitter for all local schools in whatever sport you play. They have letter jackets for all local high schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop. They're located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
Hey guys, welcome back to the broadcast. 1:22 to play. And the Mr. Sparky score is 62-51. No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky in Cherryville. Tyler Arrington blows by 3 people, 1 man to beat, dishes it off to Jack. Jack tries to get contact. He just lays it in. 64-51. Shelby leads by 13. Conrad, he's wasted a minute of basketball tonight, holding on to the ball. Muniz with a long 3, no good, ends up in Tyler Arrington's hands, and he's fouled in the backcourt. Nope, that's Simeon Davis. Simeon Davis will go to the line. So Simeon goes to the line for 2 more free throws. Falston Pharmacy free throws. It's allergy season coming up, folks. Baseball season. Pharmaceuticals from them. Mr. Sparky scoreboard tonight. No Malarkey, Mr. Sparky, America's on-time electrician. They're located actually in Cherryville, 1242 Shelby Highway, up near the radio station. If you come in Cherryville, know where we're at. Just go right by us and up the hill, and there they are on the left. Right across from the food line. Simeon Davis, free throw, good. Shelby leads by 14 with a minute to play. Golden Lions moving on to Saturday. In Hickory, we'll be there. Now, as far as coverage goes, we'll have radio coverage, I believe. 25 misses the 3, no good. Rebound into Conrad's hands. We believe the NFHS will have video of that 21 misses twice. Conrad with a rebound, and then he misses. So Palmer Elliott got a couple of shots up, missed.
Conrad got fouled. There goes Jack.
Jack checked in, he checks out.
He added in 3 points there while he was on the floor, though, so he got his work in there in the fourth.
Just his fourth foul, not his fifth. Jack's got to stand there for the first free throw, official rules.
Oh, now they're telling Jack he's only got 4, but he's still.
Oh, he thought he had 5.
They missed one, so he checks back in.
Jack tried to take himself out. He thought he had.
They're recounting over there, saying, yeah, it's only 4 for Hollifield, so must have not got charged with one earlier that he thought he had.
Right. I didn't think it was his fifth. I was wondering why he just walked off the court. Jack is funny, though. When he fouls, he knows his dad's going to take him out. He'll just turn around and go.
He'll to the bench and sit down.
Just, as soon as they call the foul on him, he'll turn around and just jog to the bench. It's funny. He's a junior, of course, highly recruited to play football. Free throw from Conrad is good. 65-52. Shelby leads by 13. And Tyler Arrington walks up the basketball court. 30 seconds to play. And Shelby's going to dribble it out if they let him. 65-52 should be the final score on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Shelby turns it up in the second half, and they will win tonight. West Stokes, nice little group hug during the game here to end the game on the court with each other, hugging the seniors, and Shelby celebrates. That's the ball game. No more Malarkey. Mr. Sparky, 65-52. Shelby wins. They average 13 points a quarter, Jason, for the West Stokes Wildcats. Shelby advances to Saturday, I believe, and we'll be there. We'll be right back with a word from our sponsors. Here's Susan and Richie from S&R Auto Sales. They're sponsoring our post-game player of the game. 417 South Post Road, Shelby, North Carolina. We'll be right back.
It's time, and S&R Auto Sales in Shelby has the financing you need with low down payments. Come and find out how you can be the next satisfied customer at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. Financing for all needs. Credit union financing, bank financing, subprime financing, and on-the-lot financing. It's that easy. So hurry in now to S&R Auto Sales and be their next satisfied customer. Located at 417 South Post Road in Shelby, or online at srautosales.com. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Congratulations to the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County for being awarded the Transit System of the Year from the North Carolina Public Transportation Association. TAC is a fixed van service with 33 stops in and around Shelby, transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. For more information, call the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County at 704-482-6465.
At Coyote, we're going to treat you like dirt because we hold dirt in the highest regard. We're honored to find it under our fingernails, lucky to be caked in it at day's end. It keeps us humble, honest. Dirt gets taken for granted by most, but if you know us, you know getting treated like dirt means getting treated with respect. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Your Coyote dealer is Weston Sales, Highway 18 North, Highway 27 intersection west in Vale. Have you got a ping, pang, ding going on with your car or truck? Then take it to A-Plus Automotive in Shelby. A-Plus Automotive does all types of automotive repairs, from tune-ups to oil changes and complete diagnostic work. And they are a North Carolina inspection station with over 30 years of experience. See A-Plus Automotive in Shelby. They also do AC and heater repair. Get her running today with a stop at A-Plus Automotive, 1900 Elizabeth Avenue in Shelby. See Charlie Heston today or call 704-482-0441 for A-Plus Automotive in Shelby. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you do coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services.
Don't get buried in debt. Basic Finance in Shelby has the cash you need. Drop by their office and see them soon. They'll have you jumping for joy. Maybe you need cash for a new mower, a new car, or home improvements. Basic Finance has the cash you need. Just call 704-481-0111 or drop by their office at 306 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Again, get approval today. Call 704-481-0111 for Basic Finance Company. Remember, golf on Saturday, church on Sunday. That's Basic Finance in Shelby.
Have you been putting off buying a new heating and air conditioning system? Well, wait no more, because now you can buy a brand new heating and air conditioning system from Bill Shuford Heating and Air for as low as $85 per month. That's right, only $85 per month for a brand new system. Payment based on approved credit. For more information, give them a call at 704-484-0025 for Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, your American Standard dealer. Old Man Winter is starting to show its ugly head. Be ready for Old Man Winter by taking your car or truck to Car Pro in Shelby. They'll have your heater ready to roll, keeping you warm and comfortable no matter what the temperature is. Plus, they'll check your antifreeze. Just ask for the winter checkup at Car Pro in Shelby. And remember, get a set of 4 tires for just $200, and that includes mounting and balancing at Car Pro, 1520 South Post Road in Shelby, right across from Ingles. Like them on Facebook too. Now open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday 8 to 6, Wednesday 8 to 5, and now open Saturdays from 9 till 3.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the broadcast. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Jason Sane. We've got wrapping it up here at West Stokes. We've got some stats for you. You're listening to the West End Sales Gymnasium postgame show, brought to you by WestEndSales.com, 704-538-5345, 110 North Highway 18 in Vale. Folks, just go up 18, past the Boston Pharmacy, and get up there to the right, and you'll run into West End Sales. I got me a four-wheeler for Christmas for those guys this year, and our player of the game, SNR Auto Sales, I bought a car from them. So both of them. Shop locally, folks. Support our local advertisers. Remember, when you leave the house to go shopping, check out the local businesses. Shop locally. Keep the money in Shelby, not in some of these bigger corporate interests. When you can, if you got something to buy, go see one of our sponsors. Please thank them for everything they do. WestEndSales.com postgame show. Jason, I've got rebound. You know how bad it was? Shelby out rebounds West Stokes 41-25. On the boards.
Bass almost out-rebounded him by himself.
They had 25. Christopher led with 9, Hollyfield 6, Bess 6, and Simeon Davis with 4. I counted up wrong then. That's 37. I don't know why. My 4 looked like a 9 there. Out-rebounded by 12 on the boards. West Stokes started off in a zone defense. Shelby took them a while to get it figured out, what they needed to do. Of course, they like to run and gun and everything. And so once they got it figured out, they got it. They pretty much held them to 13 points a quarter. It was 13, 13, 12, and 14 according to Jason's stats. And Shelby pulls away. They've been averaging about 66 a game, Jason. We ended up with 65, so right on target.
Yeah, had a bad first quarter, 7.
Terrible
lowest scoring quarter I've seen out of Shelby.
I don't know if I've ever seen 7 points.
Followed by 3 of the biggest, 17, 19, and 22. So they got stronger as the game went on.
We will take that.
Most points in the fourth quarter. And Tyler Arrington again, 9 in the first half, 20 in the second half. Scored 14 in the third quarter.
Last game, he had 8 in the first half and 32 in the second half.
Yep, and that was when they pulled him here in the fourth quarter.
Right. Well, Jason, let's see what you think. Almost all the ones he missed were from the wing.
Yeah, and it was in that first quarter.
Anytime he was straight on tonight, I think he missed one straight on, and he was fouled on another one straight on. But, when he was shooting from between the elbow, deep three, it didn't matter how deep he went, it was in.
Tell you the other thing, remember he started driving in the second. Well, he missed he shot 5 threes in the first quarter, and he missed 4.
Got to find
and then he shot 2 in the second quarter and missed both of those, but he had 3 drives for 6 points. So I think he just started maybe making some drives, which probably backed the defender up a little bit.
What you do, Jason, when you miss a couple jumpers, you have to drive and get the ball in the basket to make sure that goes 10 feet.
Right. All right, you got to check it for regulation purposes.
Because as a shooter, you're like, are y'all sure that thing's 10 feet? Let me get a layup on the board and see what it feels like. Then you get a feel for where the basket's at in the air. Another thing, Jason, you talk about depth perception. I don't even know if you've noticed it here, but the basketball goals hang from the ceiling here. Myself, as a shooter, hated it.
Don't like it?
Hated it. Because usually, think about every basketball goal you've ever shot at growing up is connected to the ground, connected to the pole. Our local high school teams have them connected to the back wall. So what you see is the goal is like fixed in a position, and that's what I mean by depth perception. Tyler might have been having trouble there early on looking at that goal. Duke does that. Clemson used to. A couple of those schools like that do that. At CVCC, it's like that.
Yeah, it's like how far is it from the goal to that back wall that's behind it?
It's connected. It's supposed to be 10 feet hanging in the air, and it's connected to a 30-foot ceiling instead of to the 10-foot floor behind him. So it is a little bit depth if you're not used to that. Shelby getting the standing ovation as they walk out onto the court after the game, getting dressed. I'm going to see some of their fans and enjoying the cheerleaders, Jimmy Wisnett and the gang, and everybody celebrating. And, all right, Jason, let's go down the scores for everybody before we announce our S&R Auto Sales player of the game.
We're on the West Stokes stats, or?
Yeah, go ahead. You can give them.
They only had 5 people that ended up scoring. So Conrad ended with 11, Parsons with 9, Spainhour, your leader, with 17, and Muniz 11. He cooled off a little there in the last quarter, making the threes early. And Mickey the Beard chipped in 3 points all in the second half.
Yep.
And he was actually a little better shooter. I would have maybe had him shoot a little bit more.
Yeah. Folks, this stadium's just an absolute great place to come watch a basketball game. If you ever get to come up here again, folks, in the future, I think it's a wonderful basketball arena. And Jason's talking about the school. Everything looks brand new. They've got fields and buildings everywhere around here. Big
college-type facilities.
It looks a lot bigger than a 2A school, doesn't it?
I get the sinking feeling there's a swimming pool hidden around here somewhere too, Kevin. And we seen lacrosse players warming up when we got here. So, yeah, they're well represented in athletics.
If you've seen if they got a lacrosse team, they probably got a swimming team.
Yeah.
Well, we've got swimming in Cleveland County. So.
But I'll say the victor tonight, as far as North Carolina basketball goes, Shelby Golden Lions.
Right.
Put them out, even though they were the lower seed on the road. So, again, I think they've established themselves as maybe the true higher seed there, taking over that bracket. Let's get to some of the scoring stats for Shelby. And, again, this is without their usual starting point guard, Borders.
Right. Elijah Borders out.
That even just says that much more about the depth this team has. Let's get into the scores. There were 7 of them. Christopher with 8 points. Hollifield with 6. Bass also with 6 points. Mitchell, the only player other than Arrington in double digits, ended with 10. Also fouled out, or he might have had a few more. Wiston ended with 5. And Tyler Arrington had 9 in the first half, 20 in the second. Ended with 29 points. He's your lead scorer. And Simeon Davis made a free throw in the fourth quarter to round out the score.
Tyler Arrington, Jason, 69 points in the last 2 games. He's been coming off the bench the whole year.
Yep. This game he was in that starting 5 with Borders. Right. Sporting the boot on the sideline.
Right. After scoring 40, you kind of earn your spot maybe in the starting lineup there, Jason.
Yeah, that's the obvious next man up, I would think, especially given that he plays the same position as the guy that got hurt. You need somebody who can bring the ball up, right? You can't replace him with Wisnan or something and expect that to work out replace a point guard with a forward or a center. But
I've been looking around.
Fortunate that Tyler Arrington can also maybe handle some point guard duties. He was bringing the ball up tonight. He did a fine job.
Yep. All right, we're going to take a quick break, folks. I'm going to go down and grab Tyler and see if he'll do a quick interview with us, and we'll finish up the show. We'll be right back on KTC.
Windshield cracking you up? Well, you may need to see the windshield doctor. That's Carolina Auto Glass, located at 408 South Post Road in Shelby. Carolina Auto Glass goes the distance to ensure your safety and satisfaction. And they will handle all of your insurance claims, too. Plus, free on-site estimates are available, and they do work on sunroofs. Just call 704-480-1885 for Carolina Auto Glass, 408 South Post Road in Shelby. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. That's Carolina Auto Glass of Shelby.
All right, we're back here at West Stokes, where Shelby Golden Lions have defeated the home team. West Stokes Wildcats fell to the Shelby Golden Lions 65-52. We've got tonight's player of the game, brought been the hero the past 2 games. How's it going, Tyler? Glad to have you with us.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here.
How's that win feel?
It feels great. It feels great.
Sure, it looked like an emotional win here on the road. Allegedly the better team, just seed-wise, on paper they had a better team, but at the same time, completely different conferences, 2 hours away. You don't know how some of those teams, where that record came from.
Right.
So, we came and played the game. We saw who the better team was in the end, but tell us about, having to step in for Borders. He's your usual starting point guard, and he got injured last game, and you were called on to fill that spot for obvious reasons, right? A 40-point game off the bench last week, so it was the obvious choice to see if he could step up and fill those shoes.
Right.
Looked like a little tough going early. That first quarter maybe didn't go our way.
Yeah.
How did we overcome some of the things that happened in the first quarter? What changed? Did you make some halftime adjustments?
Yeah, mainly, coaches said keep playing hard. That's the main thing, keep playing hard, and then the shots were going to end up falling. So
right,
he said just keep doing what we're doing and keep the game plan intact.
Yeah, they came out shooting a lot of threes, and a few of theirs went. And it seemed like none of our shots went in that first quarter. We only scored 7, very uncharacteristic of Shelby. But when I saw that they scored 13 in the first quarter and then scored 13 again in the second quarter, but we scored 17, it's like, I think we've got them, right? If they can't score with 13, it's going to take more than that.
Yeah.
Shelby's going to figure it out. And sure enough, we went from 7 points to 17 points.
Right.
Just wasn't quite enough to undo that first quarter. So you went into the half with a 2-point deficit, and I'm sure some adjustments were made because the third and fourth quarters were lights out. 19 points. 22 points. Your best quarter, of course, was the third. You put up 14 in the third. The threes started to go. Taking some long threes out there, practicing those long threes. Did you anticipate maybe needing to shoot from a distance tonight?
Yeah, yes, sir. As watching the film throughout the week, I saw that they played the 2-3 kind of out. So I knew I had to, if I was going to shoot the ball, I wouldn't be on the perimeter. So I had to step back.
You noticed they were picking you up before you could get in, 3-point range, put your toes on the line, in other words. So, yeah, I did notice you were warming up at distance. Like I said, they didn't go in the first quarter, but when they started falling, I think that made the real difference. And congratulations on a fine game tonight. Another 29-point game. That's outstanding.
Tyler, I got you down for 5 boards. You got more than you did last game.
Yes, sir.
You beat that in the first quarter. A couple of things I want to go over. First of all, what's up with Elijah?
He has a high ankle sprain.
Will he be playing Saturday? Do you know?
I do not think so.
Don't think so? Okay. So that's the first thing. After that, I did want to talk a little bit about, and what Jason alluded to, at halftime, you guys came out here real early.
Right.
And y'all started shooting way before West Stokes got here. And we talked, the first quarter, y'all had 7 points. That's not you guys.
Right.
And so we were wondering about if y'all were just like, let's get out here, shoot, find the rebound. Find the rhythm, find the goal. You started driving and kind of found it. After the first quarter, 1 for 6 from 3.
Yeah,
real quick, do you prefer being straight ahead as opposed on the wing? It seemed like everything you shot straight ahead tonight was butter, just arrows were going in. And then when you got on the wing, did that mess with you, or do you have a favorite spot, or you just missing? How you just miss?
I do have the top of the key is my favorite spot, but the wing is also a good spot for me to shoot at. I just happen to be missing at that spot.
Right. Okay.
The goal playing tricks with you? I think that's what you're about to ask.
Have you ever played on a basketball goal connected to the ceiling? Did y'all talk about that any, or have you made any adjustments on?
We didn't, but I have played on that. But yeah, we just had to adjust to the goal.
Looks a little different, don't it? I was talking to him. See, when I played at Cherry a long time ago,
right?
And we played with a goal like that, and I said it took me a few minutes to get used, because you're used to seeing the basket connected to the wall, connected to the floor or something. Once you got settled, dude, you played wonderful. I just want to congratulate you again on a great game. You were the S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game again. 29 points. Now, the other night you had 8 in the first half. How many did you have tonight?
He had 9.
9 in the first half. What makes you so good in the second half, dropping 20 and 32 in the last 2 games?
It's mainly just adjustments.
Yeah?
Yeah, just whatever I see that I'm doing wrong, because a couple of the shots were in and out.
Right.
So it's just a couple of inches, and that's all it is to it.
Well, without Elijah, you guys had a couple of people getting foul trouble, but you guys stepped up and played your game tonight after that first quarter. Looking forward to Saturday. I don't know who you play yet. I don't know who got the winner or anything. Right. But anything else? You want to say hello to anybody? You got the camera on you tonight. We're recording you for the interview. So say hey to whoever you want to back home.
Hello, North Carolina. Hello, Durham. Hello, Shelby.
All right, folks. Tyler Arrington, our S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game. Tyler, I hope I'm talking to you Saturday night after the game, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
All right, so
be careful going home.
All right.
Tyler Arrington, folks. Our MVP tonight. You're good. Have a good night, Tyler. All right, our MVP again tonight on the Renato Auto Mall. Title is our title sponsor. All sports brought to you by Renato Auto Mall. You've been listening to the West End Sales post-game show brought to you by westendsales.com. SNR Auto Sales player of the game, Tyler Arrington, 704-487-0570, snrautosales.com with Tyler Arrington. Folks, that's going to do it here at West Stokes. Me and Jason's going to get on down the road.
Yeah.
We got to get up early in the morning and go to work, don't we?
It's wrong what they did in Wildcats, that false hope in the first half.
All right,
Should've
folks.
done that.
We'll see you.
Community College is known for creating a fierce workforce, so it's no surprise our athletes will be fierce too. Introducing the Yetis of Cleveland Community College. We're fierce, stealthy, and a bit mysterious. Come see our team in action starting in September with men's and women's cross country. Softball takes the field next spring, and our baseball team comes up to bat in the spring 2021. Oh, and we're now accepting applications for fiercely loyal fans. Visit clevelandcc.edu for team schedules and more information.
Have you heard? Cleveland Community College's Yeti softball season is well underway. Come join us for a weekend doubleheader. Games are free to the public, and our Yeti women sure like having a hometown cheering section. Spring is also a time for new beginnings. Your personal growth can start here and now. Cleveland Community College is your premier learning and training center for a great career. They offer more than 50 programs. On April 6th, current and returning students begin registering for summer and fall. New students start registering on April 20th. Cleveland Community College, home of the Yetis. We're fierce, stealthy, and a bit mysterious.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
The